Okay, we just finished part 5, and
Dream Child.
It was pretty bad. I would say we did a lot. We made fun of it a lot.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say it was hard to watch. It just wasn't very good.
No, it wasn't too tedious. Just the decisions that they made were just retarded.
Yeah, you just don't care about the characters. You don't care about the movie.
No, it's just a rehash.
The Looney Tune level was crazy. It actually, like, by the time you get to the comic stuff and
The stuff in the girl's face
It
with
looked
food.
interesting, but I mean, who cares? I mean, you compare this to the first film. You care about Nancy. You want to see her win. Even
no
one cares about any of these characters.
I know.
So, yeah, in the fourth one's when you really stop caring, and then this one is just a continuation of that.
I mean, it's just point. It's just to sell Freddy Krueger. Freddy's doing crazy stuff.
He's whack. Watch out, Freddy's whacking on a skateboard.
Yeah.
Look out for superhero Freddy. Man, fuck that. That was retarded.
Even for England, I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, like Patrick said, Robert Englund puts 110% no matter what, but he just did not have.
He's consistent across all the movies, it seems.
His makeup is not.
Yeah.
His acting and his character as Freddy is fantastic. It's just what he's asked to do is retarded.
Yeah.
And that kid needs to go away.
The kid was just.
He was ugly. He looked weird. I didn't want to look at him.
He looks like probably like a praying mantis today.
He looks strange. To the actor that plays kid in this movie, man, you're weird looking.
Steven Spielberg did not think so.
Well, I think that if I was a director and I saw him, you know, he's creepy, dark eyes,
Weird.
but when he turns around with, there's a part where he has Freddy makeup on, and he's like,
Does the voice.
"Hey, Freddy, I want to learn from you now," and it just makes you cringe. It's so bad. It's got a lot of cringe moments in it.
It's kind of slow, actually. In some
Shitty
parts.
ass late 80s, early 90s rap.
It's a continuation of the previous movie, the Alice character.
Alice is in it, and Dan gets
So
motorcycle.
they're trying to hook people in. But it's a continuing story, but it's totally just.
Nobody cares.
Nobody
I don't care.
I don't care.
The Dream Baby.
Oh, tired.
Well, yeah, talk about that in itself.
The baby
the
is
whole
what
idea
dreams.
of the story, you know, just
The baby dreams, and the
Being the
dreams that he has
product of 1,000 or 100, whatever.
somehow bring Freddy
We're
back
talking
again.
37 guys.
Yeah.
Really. I'm not
Yeah,
sure.
it's not even 100.
Son of 37 maniacs. Yeah, it was bad. And some of it doesn't make sense. Like when Freddy comes back to life, he's got this gimp long arm that doesn't make any sense.
It made sense.
Can somebody tell me why?
Made sense kind of later, like he got his arm removed and he was putting it on, so he just kind of tied it.
But why did they have it like that?
Why do you have it at the
I know.
beginning?
And
He's
why
a
were
newborn
feet
baby.
that long?
His
feet
feet look like
Yeah,
the
frog feet.
monster from Big Trouble in Little China.
Yeah.
Oh, and the part where they're fused together
Oh.
was hilarious.
It was
It was
bad.
so terrible.
Where they're ripping apart.
His
Him and
legs were
Alice
just dangling.
just
on
look
the back.
like a cheap Halloween costume.
I think, they had some cool stop motion shots with the kitchen and the refrigerator, actually.
It's just a nothing movie.
Yeah, it's just.
And it probably made a bunch of money.
It went down though. 4 did the most, so it did go down after that. I think the thing, it was making money, but it was kind of dying down.
Yeah. Give it a 2 out of 10.
To me, I think one of the
Solid.
things that the solid 2 out of 10. I think the New Line. I think they misconstrued what happened because it seemed like with the first 2 films, Freddy was darker. Still made a little quips here and there. He messed with people, and then the third one he kind of did the one-liners, and people liked them. And I think they thought that's what they liked. But I think it was the fact that it was the darkness before those one-liners. They took all that darkness away, and he's not scary. He's a joke. And I know people have talked about this 100 times, the jokiness, but it was the scariness that I think originally hooked people.
Well, that kind of reminds me of like it or not. I remember when Batman first got made into a movie. You know, it was really stylized and it was Burton all over. But when it went from Batman Returns to like the whole Schumacher stuff, it was like crazy.
Then you get one-liners out of it, and that sells the movie. You know?
Right.
You show clips of them making one-liners,
Trailer.
like the awful puns that Arnold was making as Mr. Freeze or
Right.
He's cold.
I mean,
It's
that's
ridiculous.
they put that in trailers and they just print them out. Just go.
Yeah, that seems like what they did, and
There's not too many one-liners in this.
I think just the darkness and being scared of Freddy is what made people like Freddy. And then he started having fun with it, and then they just took it too far.
It was almost like the one-liner stuff went crazy starting in the 90s. And like what was it, 89 or 90?
89 for this one, yeah. Man, it's bad. I haven't seen this one in a long time, and it's still bad.
It's not very good.
It's worse than I remember, actually, for me. I hadn't
Yeah,
seen
me
it.
too.
It was
Yeah, I knew it
actually
was
worse.
bad, but it was worse.
Especially
A lot
at the
of
end.
hokey
I was
stuff.
surprised. I was expecting, like, after watching 4, like, when Freddy dies at the end, like, at least that was pretty cool. You know, the way they rip him, like,
Yeah.
little arms and
Yeah.
everything. That was, like, comical. Like, when he was coming apart from her, and just, it was just bad.
I'd have to say, I think what we've discovered for any of you that want to try to do this is that this really gets hard if it gets dark outside. And it has gotten dark, and we're all getting tired.
We have 2 movies
We
still.
have 2 movies left, and this is what happened last time with Puppet Master. We got a little bit of boost with Puppet Master 6. Now, I know what we have ahead of us.
Vamp.
And Freddy's Dead is one of the worst movies ever made.
It's terrible.
Rachel Talalay, you made one of the worst movies ever made.
It's terrible.
Get the 3D glasses though.
We have 2 pair of 3D glasses, so we may have to rewind the movie and do it twice for the other 2 people who don't have 3D glasses. But, I would have to say,
I'm looking forward.
we've had a good time. We've been
Gone this
laughing.
far.
I'll be honest, it's been good having Dustin with us.
Dustin, I knew would be an essential member because me and Brandon at least are very dark. We don't like
Anything?
anything,
No.
and Dustin always sees the bright side of things,
There was nothing bright.
and Patrick is always sort of
Like analytical.
analytical, record keeper, keeps up with everything that happens in every movie. He's remembered all the facts and characters from every movie, and kept a little journal there with all the information. But
Stop. I can write anything about this.
you didn't write anything
Pat,
about
you
part
can tell
5?
Pat-
No,
Patrick-
part 5, empty, blank page.
It's so funny. I was watching.
Here we go.
we were
Here
watching-
I got one.
I got it right there. It's a boy.
It's a boy. Oh yeah, part 5, half a page. It's a boy. I see. Well,
Couple
what time do
minutes.
we have right now? We started this at
It's
7:25.
9 o'clock.
It's 9 o'clock. We have 2. Oh shit. Oh, we got 2 movies to go, and
Alcohol's about to be busted back out.
we're about to take some liquor drinks to try to help us through this
Some liquor.
time we need.
You never, honestly, as bad as it is, Freddy's Dead might be at least hilariously bad. It might be at
No,
least
it's not.
entertaining.
No,
to
it's
be fair.
not. No, it's not.
It's bad.
It's not
Well-
entertaining at all.
Well, let's get back to it.
We're going to do it, and we'll see you on the other side of Freddy's Dead.